And they play more of a soft man. They don't really contest out to the three-point line or beyond it, except on certain players.
The 7-footer Stein down the lane. Cauley-Stein with the basket. How about the new look for the Broncos?
This Boise State team, very good off the dribble and very good shooting it. They like to get it side to side.
Coming down to Spain. Cauley-Stein defended beautifully there.
Well, he has been very good over his last 5 games. He's really starting to pick it up on the offensive end.
This bowl, bodies crashing. Young battles and lays it in.
His lack of mobility in that set.
Boythress kicks that one out. Here's Young again and lights up a three.
A really good pass by Alex Boythress. Alex Boythress gets the ball inside, and when he did, he drew a double team, kicked it immediately cross court, and Loriaga just couldn't get.
Loriaga misfiring on his long one, the 6'2 senior, and he's been hitting 63% beyond the three-point line. Harrison drives it airborne and banks in 2. That's Aaron Harrison.
High-level experience.
It's a real Aussie connection here with Boise State as Young launches again. Cauley-Stein there for the follow stop.
Because nobody talked to him.
Thompson blew by everybody, but Cauley-Stein was there to defend from behind. Harrison to Young. They swing it well. Harrison's jump shot. And up and in for 2.
Second foul was a bad foul on his part. That takes him out of the game.
Randall with a nifty scoop shot down the lane. That's 6'9", Julius Randall. Wow. These guys that John Calipari is trying to get to talk a lot more, to talk at all. We witnessed it in practice. Steal by Aaron Harrison. He jumps out. He'll stuff it in.
Well, Kentucky did a much better job of putting pressure on the ball, which they did not do for 40 minutes against Baylor. They really got out and put pressure on them. At the Breslin Center, just an amazing win by North Carolina.
Thompson trying to drive the baseline, and a block there by Cauley-Stein, who's been very active defensively.
And they're attacking a set defense. They were much more successful when they got ball reversals, made the defense move.
Young, another 3, and that one rattles in. He has the hot early hand for the Cats. And averaging 14, his twin brother averaging 10 a game. Slightly different haircuts, so Coach Cal can tell them apart. Here's Young again. He's really feeling it.
Anytime you help off of James Young, you're opening up
his own pace, and it works very effectively.
He changes speeds, and he makes reads. But he's gassed right now. I mean, he's really tired.
Oh, there's Young again. He's anything but. He is on fire. He now has 14.
James Young, the lefty, coming off the low screen and caught it ready to shoot just inside the three-point line, but he'll take it anyway. Duncan being guarded by a guard, even though he's a big guy. Sets a lot of ball screens. Good split.
But Cauley-Stein with a great recovery.
Really, Cauley-Stein has been such a presence, even though he is 12, 14 feet from the basket when that play started. I'm not the fashion police. You want to change your hair, that's fine. But when the game starts, play.
Harrison, fine drive and a left-handed shot for 2. He did tell Willie Cauley-Stein
before anybody can block it. That was a big-time play.
He has a good half going, too, with 13. Came in averaging 20. Young again. Got it all net on a 3. He's having a better first half, better than anybody with 17. He's been quiet so far, but drops it in.
Ryan Watkins is really productive.
Big drive here by Aaron Harrison, and that time the Broncos had no hope of stopping it.
In this one, but this has been Boise State's pace. They've been forcing Kentucky to spend more time on the defensive end than the offensive end.
Randall in the lane. Tough shot, but he makes it so strong. 36-28.
Well, Brock doesn't think he's kidding because Max is here.
That's right, not anymore.
2-3 zone now for Boise State.
Harrison, tough drive in the basket. He'll go to the line as well. Aaron Harrison to the stripe for a 3-point play.
Has not shot a lot of free throws in this first half. This will be their 7th of the half. And it has essentially been a jump shooting.
www.getsecnetwork.com. There's another block by Willie Cauley-Stein, who has been everywhere on the defensive end. He has 5 blocks. Young can't connect, though. Boythress back up and a misfire. Cauley-Stein is there for 2 more.
Boythress just overpowered Jeff Loriaga to get that ball. Eric Marks, he's a second-half player.
Marks handling it now, driving that lane, applies the break, swatted away.
And that's got to give you so much confidence that if you make a defensive mistake, he's there to wipe that away. And it doesn't mean you have to go out and gamble, but what it does mean.
He certainly did on Drimmick. Harrison able to keep the dribble alive. First minute of play, second half. Kentucky trying to open it up. A strong drive there by Aaron Harrison. That's a really strong move for him.
Dave against Baylor. And they ran right into the chest of screeners and stayed there like they had Velcro on.
It is spinning on the baseline. Stayed with it and laid it in. It was knocked out of his hands, but he was able to corral it, make it 47-34.
Strip there by Lariaga. Poitras, even John Calipari put it this way, he's not a playmaker, he's a finisher. And a guy who's a tremendous physical presence and a rebounder and a guy that can really run.
Well, Cauley-Stein with another block. Give him 7 and counting in this one. A little bit. And with another spin. Kick here for Harrison. Back beyond the 3. Now back inside of the baseline and lays it in. What a pretty play that was by Aaron Harrison. Young grabs it. Young has not scored in the second half after 17 in the first 20 minutes. Harrison powering his way in. Difficult with that left hand, but 2. Andrew Harrison. Both of the Harrisons have made sensational shots here in the second half.
Going to the bucket, Thompson that just jumps into his way. And that was a foul, but he was able to complete the play. Pivot, shot fake. That was a terrific shot. You can't rely on making those all game long.
There's a little crossover, swoops in for 2. What a pretty play. He's had a number of those here. Done. Andrew Harrison gives it up for Young. Now Randall draws a lot of attention, doesn't he? But he still gets it done underneath.
I think it has bled over to his teammates a little bit. They feel like, it looks like he's been going a little bit too much one-on-one.
Oh, slam! Guess who went up high? Mr. Young. And that lights up the crowd. Timeout, Boise State. 62-43. Kentucky really opens it up. And in style, high over the iron.
Drew Harrison with the pretty crossover and the left-handed scoop shot. And then Harrison going to James Young, the lefty. That's a little bit easier than the three-pointer. Well done.
They were averaging 92 points a game, second best in America coming in. Shot clock's down to 5 for Kentucky. Harrison, little bump, draws the foul, and he hit the shot. Very cagey move by Andrew Harrison.
But Thompson got knocked back, and then he reached up to try to get that ball. And that's where the foul came from. It wasn't just the initial contact. He was bringing his arm down, and Harrison kept his eyes on the rim.
Let's see, Amarovich with the personal. You couldn't help but notice that Kentucky got together at the foul line. Randall with the stuff for some emphasis.
He's a terrific player.
Marks trying to get inside but can't. Jump shot from the corner, way too strong. Pretty good look though. 109 remaining here at Rupp Arena. 68-53 Kentucky. Marks, one-hander, short. Cauley-Stein with a rebound. Outletting to Harrison. Aaron Harrison, slammed by Randall. Yikes. There's your exclamation.
Lost to Baylor, where they weren't quite as competitive as John Calipari expected, not only defensively but on the glass. And this is a good Boise State team that Kentucky was able to send home with a 15-point loss.
Big night for Willie Cauley-Stein, playing for John Calipari tonight, as he wound up with 9 blocks, tying a career high. Final score is 70-55 Kentucky over Boise State. For my partner Jay Billis, I'm Dave O'Brien. Thanks so much for joining us. Sports Center is next. We say so long from Rupp Arena and Lexington, Kentucky.